In this video, I'm going to be talking about how does GitHub repository work. A GitHub repository works as a central storage location for a project's files, including all its versions and revision history. So it uses Git, a distribution version control system, to track every change made to the code, allowing multiple people to collaborate on a project without overriding each other's works. Usually, it is going to be referred to as a repo, and you can create one for free. After you give it a name, a description, you can change the visibility and determine who you want to share this repo with. So the core of GitHub is based on repositories. Like I said before, it is a directory that contains all of the needed files for a project, including code, documentation, images, and a Git folder that stores the entire revision history. The underlying technology that tracks changes is called Git. The process of creating a local copy of a remote repository on your computer is referred to as cloning. This allows you to work on the project files offline. If you fork a repository, you can create a separate, independent copy of it on GitHub. This is useful if you want to contribute to a public project without having direct or write access to the original repository. You have branches, which is a parallel version of a repository. So developers create branches to work on new features or bug fixes without affecting the main version of the project, which is often referred to as the main or master branch. Commits are a snapshot of your project at a specific point in time. Each commit will have a unique ID, a message describing the changes and the author's name, and the process of uploading your local commits from your computer to the remote repository on GitHub is titled pushing. If you pull, it is going to be the process of downloading the latest changes from the remote repository to your local computer. This will keep your local copy synchronized with the main project. So a typical workflow using a GitHub repository will involve cloning the repository. So you choose a repository, you clone it. After that, you create a branch, you make changes and commit, push to GitHub, and then create a pull request. You merge the pull request. If the code is reviewed and approved, it is going to be merged into the main or master branch and becoming part of that project. So I hope I was able to help you. If this video helped you, please consider subscribing. As you can see, 83% of the people watching our videos are not subscribed. If you subscribe, you can help us on the channel make higher quality videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.